The only thing scarier than a beholder is an undead zombie beholder, and today we're printing this insane Death Tyrant from Loot Studios. This model is the perfect undead version of the beholder that we printed last time, and it's one of my all-time favorites from Loot. And just like when we looked at Loot's animated armor a few episodes ago, this model uses a very clever physics-defying design to look like it's floating. And beyond that, the detail in this guy is just insane. The teeth and the horns are sharp, there's detail inside the mouth and in the eye sockets. There's ridges all over the design that really make it look like bone. They kept in the jaws and tendons from the Beholder version, and that really adds to the sense of dread and the fact that it's both alive and dead. And they threw in some skulls and bones on the base for good measure. If you're looking for it on Loot's site, they actually call this Skeleton Watcher, and it's part of their Eye of the Watcher release. It's so well done, I might consider printing the 75mm version and using it as a showcase piece. It's that dynamic. The details are really fantastic, very similar to the Beholder we printed last time. The teeth are sharp, you can see through it. So looking at it next to Johnny Trinity, this is about what we would expect given the size of the Beholder. It would be a very imposing shape to see coming down the hallway at you. You can see by the scale of the human skulls that it's about the right scale, and so yeah, that is how large it is. On My Mini Factory, there's actually kind of a shortage of Death Tyrants here. There's really only a couple that I think are worth taking a closer look. So let's do that. Here's one from Masashi Kyojin. Remember, we printed their Behir, which was fantastic. This is the only one that I think really captures the spirit of the Death Tyrant, with the kind of lights floating around the outside. I don't know if you can see that. But part of the model are these tentacles around the outside, and it looks like they're designed to be printed clear. So that's kind of cool. There's this one from Beholder Craft. You can't actually see what it looks like until you click into some of these pictures. So this is actually a fairly faithful representation of what's in the monster manual. In terms of resources, we're going to give this the $15 cost that we're assigning to Loot models, on the assumption that we'll be using other models if we download a whole pack. It took us about 4.5 hours to print. It all comes in one piece, so it prints and you're basically done. So we are getting close to $100 total spent, and we are up over 2 days and 5 hours. So a very cool model. Definitely recommend it. It's, details are sharp. It hurts when you touch it. Just great attention to detail. Like I said, even in like the roof of the mouth and the eye socket, there's some great things going on here. All right, so we have one more member of the Beholder family, and that is the Spectator, and that's coming up next.